Hey, high performance golfers, have you guys ever time traveled? And if you guys have, then I'm going to explain to you why, if you have time travel, how that's actually slowing you down and preventing you to getting to the destination that you want to get to. But before that, I want you to leave a comment below. Love to hear what you guys are working on, if you guys need help, what you're struggling with, because I want to personally craft this and our coaching and our trainings that I put here every single week to what's best fitted you guys. So go ahead, comment below. What are you guys working on? What do you guys need help with? And I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. So post that below. So getting back into time traveling, if you've ever time traveled, that's actually slowing you down. That's actually preventing you from getting there. Now you might be asking, like, what the heck are you talking about? What's time traveling? Right? Time traveling is like, you ever, you know, start the day and all of a sudden it's the end of the day and you're like, oh my gosh, like what just happened? Like the day's over already. Or you went through the week and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Monday already, the weekend's over. Like time just flies. But it's not that you're not doing anything, it's because now you're traveling so fast and you're super productive. You're like doing a lot of stuff. Like you're practicing, you're hanging out, you're going with your friends, you're hanging out with family, playing lots of golf. And all of a sudden you hit the day where it's oh my gosh, it's Sunday night, or it's Monday, or maybe you're playing a golf tournament and you're like, man, the day's over already. I'm on hole 18. Right, that's time traveling. Like you're jumping through segments of time where you're not present in the moment, and it's just not that intentional, right? And so if that's you, right, this is absolutely going to help you. The number one thing that's going to help you stop time traveling and actually be present, actually going slower, is how you go faster. All right, let me explain that. Right, because when you start jumping super fast, we're missing out on huge segments, and we're trying to recall like everything that happened, and then we're just making poor judgments on the next day, and then the next day, and then the week's done, and then we're doing that cycle over and over, and all of a sudden, like, sometimes you might have even time traveled an entire month, 2 months, or the whole quarter. Sometimes you're like, you ever get there and it's December, right, end of December, and like, oh my gosh, the whole year went by. Like you time traveled the entire year and you don't even know where the year went, right? And now you're looking and you're facing your goal that you set for yourself, like, okay, I guess it's going to be this year's when I'm going to do it, right? And you haven't moved that much, but it's not like you didn't put the work in. It's not like you didn't put the time in. You're still working hard. You're taking the lessons, you're practicing, you're playing, right? You're doing, like, you're productive, but it's just not effective where you're moving closer, right? Where you're moving closer to the end, right? You're making it like closer to the end of the rainbow. We're getting to that pot of gold. So, right, the number one thing that you're missing, that is making you jump at warp speed but not go anywhere, is your ability to have gratitude, right? The things that you're grateful for, like this simple thing alone, just being grateful, will change everything for you. And what do I mean, be grateful? Being grateful means, like, can you start your day and have some gratitude to start your day? Because when you're starting your day grateful, like, the decisions that you make from a grateful place is so much different when you're making decisions from an emotional place. If you start your day in a grateful place, and not like some made up grateful things, I'm grateful to be alive, and like you're just saying it, I'm grateful that I get to play golf, I'm grateful that I get this beautiful home, I'm grateful that I got this beautiful weather, like stuff that you're actually grateful for, right? Like, not surface level grateful for, but like things that you, like, deep down inside in your soul, in your heart, that you really really feel, right? So when you say, like for instance, like this morning, right, I was so grateful that I had breakfast at Chick-fil-A with my daughter before we went to before we went to her doctor's appointment. Like, for us to be sitting down and having a meal together, talking, playing, jumping around on the stalls, and like this time that we're spending together, like getting to talk to her, I'm letting her know where we're going. We're going to the doctors. We're gonna, get some medicine for your arm, because I knew she was gonna get some shots today. Like, and being able to prepare her and create her for who she needed to be. So when, like, a lot of that stuff came, when the doctor did come and the doctor, was gonna give her a shot, like, it wouldn't be shocking, but like, I'm grateful for me to have that opportunity at time. So I could prepare her, and I love spending the time with her, having a nice breakfast, sitting down, and I'm even grateful for the time like she's trying to jump off the bench and trying to run away. I'm grateful for this quality time that I'm spending, right? And really have this sense of gratitude, because then the decisions that I'm making going forward are so much better, right? They're more meaningful decisions as opposed to reactive decisions, right? So are you grateful every day when you wake up? What are the things that you're grateful for? Are you saying that to yourself and reminding yourself of what you're grateful? Because, right, the simplest little things like that change everything. Because if you can't be grateful for the things that come up every single day, if you can't be grateful every day, that's the reason why we can't be grateful at the end of a round, at the end of a tournament, right? We're setting all these big goals. I want to make more pars. I want to make more birdies. I want to win more golf tournaments. Right? We practice hours, weeks, months, even years, and we finally get that win. We get our best score. We hit our furthest drive. We make that hole in one. We make the birdie. Whatever it is that we're really shooting for, we accomplish it, and then we celebrate it for 2 seconds. Right? We celebrate for half a day. Something we work entire life for. Something we work entire weeks, months, or years for. And then we celebrate maybe for the day, maybe for a couple days, and then we forget about it and keep on going, right? We're in this like heavy production lifestyle. I gotta be moving fast. I gotta be doing stuff all the time, like focus on the forward stuff. And that's what makes it go. But when you do that, that's how you start to jump time. And then you actually end up at the end of the week, at the end of the month, quarter, year, season, and you're not there, right? We hear it all the time. Like, be grateful for the rounds that you're playing, being out there, but if you can't be grateful for the things that you have in your life, the things that have meaning in your life, there's no way you'll ever be grateful for being on the golf course. As much as somebody says, like, be grateful that you have golf clubs, be grateful that you're on the golf course, you get to play golf where others cannot. You get to travel across the country, you get to travel around the state, around your community, play with all these different people, play at a high level. You got to be grateful for that. And I promise you, like, you can't fool yourself to be great or grateful, right? It's got to come down to the little things. If you can't be grateful for the little things, grateful every morning when you wake up for the things that you have, the things that you're blessed to have. And if you can't be grateful at the end of the day for how your day went, no matter how it was. And just be grateful for the gift of what came to you. Like, life is for us, right? Tony Robbins always, that's one of his famous things he always says. Like, Tony Robbins says, like everything that happens for us and not to us, right? That's a sense of feeling grateful. So add some gratitude, like true gratitude, to the beginning of your day. Add some gratitude to the end of the day. These simple little habits will transform everything, because when you can start to do that, now you can have gratefulness and gratitude at the end of your practice sessions, right? We can be at the end of our hour session, 2 hour, 5 hour session, whatever it might be, and you'll look back at the time like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for this because this is what happened. Ooh, these were the challenges, but I'm still grateful for these challenges because it exposed so much that I didn't know. Right now I can work on getting better. I'm so grateful for the round that I played today, regardless of the score. If it's great, we go celebrate. Yes, I'm grateful for the great round. If it's a tough round and a horrible round, I'm still grateful for having that round, because now it like taught me so much, right? As opposed to like just time traveling. Oh, it's a bad round. I normally don't do this. It was a freak round, whatever it might be. We tell ourselves these stories to just make us get through it. Like, look back at it, right? And then, at the end of the week, look back at the last 7 days. Like, look how far we've traveled in the last 7 days. Look at the last 3 months. What have I accomplished in the last 3 months? Like, be grateful and look backwards. When we actually slow down, we stop, we reflect back, slowing ourselves down actually will make us go faster, right? So go ahead and do that. If you are finding yourself time traveling, jumping everywhere, right, make sure you stop. Have some gratitude at the start of your day, have some gratitude at the end of your day, and then you're going to find yourself having gratitude at the end of your practice, at the end of your rounds, at the end of your tournaments. And you're going to extract so much more value from your day, from your rounds, from your practice, from your lessons, from your coaching, from your mentors, from everything that's in front of you. And it'll be so much more strategic going forward. And not just that, it's going to be so much more fulfilling, because you're not going to be stressed out of your mind when things aren't aren't going well, and you're not going to be like going so fast that you don't appreciate the great things that are right in front of you. All right, so gratitude is so huge. So if you guys resonate with any of this message here, right, again, every single week we reserve a few spots for those of you who need help, personal help, one-on-one help. We're reserving 10-15 minute sessions for a few handful of people every single week so we can help you with what you guys are working on, understand the situation that you are in, and we're going to craft a plan for you to just help you guys. And because we understand, like, this is a big piece that's missing in a lot of golfers. Like, a lot of golfers think, like, I'm just going to go get some lessons and go and play. Take that lesson, go and play. Take that lesson and go and play. Practice more, play more events, right? I need just more experience. Like, the big component everybody's missing is the performance coaching, results coaching. How do I just move closer to the thing that I really want, right? And we're reserving some time to talk to just a handful of you every single week, where we can hear your situation, because everybody's situation is a little bit different, right? 10-15 minute call with you guys just to craft something for you guys, help you, give you guys some insight. So if that's you and you guys need some help, go ahead and comment below or comment under this video somewhere and say, right, I'm all in, right? Type in all in. If you're all in your golf game, if you're all in your life, right, and you want to get some insight because you're all in, type and comment below, I'm all in, and we'll reach out to you and jump on a quick phone call and just get some insight of where you're at and help you guys see what you guys can't see. All right, comment below, I'm all in, and we look forward to having a powerful conversation with those of you who are all in and who are highly committed.